So I was getting ready for the day, and I started getting a download. Those of you that found this message just now, there is a very important reason. Your higher self is about to explain to you what you're about to go through in April. Thank God for Sully and sticky note, or Jenny and sticky notes. Truth is the highest state of consciousness. Truth is the highest state of consciousness. The storm is here. The storm is here. It's a solar storm. I'm about to break you out of prison. And you're about to draw the line, like a line in the sand. Speak your truth. Take back your power. I was meditating and I heard the message. This is very serious. It's going to affect every single person. It is a mass awakening. I said to the divine, I'm with you always. I'm with you always. Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Always. Always. The words we speak are manifesting this matrix. The thoughts we're programmed with is manifesting the matrix, which is your reality. Each one of you is the center of your reality. It is time to step into the truth because the line in the sand is getting drawn. And we will no longer be held in this prison called the Matrix, where we should have done something, gives us the guilt. You ever heard somebody that does it all the time? You should have. You tell them, oh my God, so I was driving my car, it was pitch black out, and a deer ran out in front of me, I almost hit it. And the person said, you should have been paying attention. They're like an instiller of guilt. Words are curses. Words are spells. Words, letters are ruins. They're part of our ruin, as in demise, or the rune of our being, and understanding that everything we do is think of the world as a computer, and you're at the entry keys. I am worthy. Enter. The matrix computes it and pushes it out. But for those that are still in that dark, dark, deep night of the soul, where they're hurting deep within their chest, they're typing in negative things. I'm not good enough. Enter. More crap comes on. So you have to, and I negate what I just said. And it's not about spells, as in witches and warlocks. It's prayers being heard to your higher self. It's prayers being heard above this place that we call the world. You want to change the world, change your frequency. Welcome home, 1111 Tarot. I told you, it's 12 degrees of higher self will be going all through April. I can smell this distinct smell of the fear in the hearts of those. And we're going to clear that right now. So I invite you to come down with me onto the board as we understand our higher self communicating with us, the more details about what is coming in April. There might be radio flare-ups to the point that there's a freeze of communication, computers dropping, things like that. There's going to be solar flares. There could be more earthquakes, more volcanoes. There could be fault lines opening up that are actually separating. I mean, it happens. How did Australia get over there when it was connected to the United States? There's craters on our Earth. This is a time in April where my nose is itching. The chrysalix, your third eye, in the vibration that you choose. You can choose to fear this change and live in the low vibration, or you can choose to embrace it. And embracing it, it is the awareness that we grab our planet and we take back our energy and from the chaos, and we invest it into positive energy. So we're not taking negative and throwing negative out. We're taking negative energy and we're working through it, and we're pushing out positive energy, because as we bring in the negative energy, if we just release negative energy, it goes into the earth, into the matrix, and that's all we get back. So we're going to be transmuting, and those that are able to make this transition understand the bigger picture of everything you've been through in your life is behind this door. And once we shut it, we open it no more. For you will turn to salt, like Lot's light, like Lot's wife, biblically, meaning you will become of earth once more, and it's going to get ugly down there. But when you went through the dark night of soul, you are surviving it. So you know it's for your best. It's for your highest good. You knew and you know inside that you're reflecting through the inner turmoil. It's getting thrust on all these people. It's going to be a swarm of panic. You cannot allow them to put fear in your heart, because you are being lifted. You are being protected. 144,000 is the simplicity of the number 9, a completed cycle. Everybody got close. Everybody got close to predicting that moment. I'm getting a vibration right here. I've been getting vibrations through my arms. We have seismic activity coming our way. It's going to get real. I don't know where I am in this, so unlike any other video I've ever done, if you know me, you know I'm not joking. I'm not a hoax. There's hundreds of you that have had private readings. I haven't messed up once. Every single one of you was moved spiritually onto a whole new level in your life, because it cleansed your chakras through the vibration of that. So for those of you that have done that, you know what I speak. It's true. It is me using a platform, because my money is not coming from YouTube. My money that sustains me is coming from the divine. So it's not here for the likes. It's not here for the looks. It's not here for the thumbs ups. Or I would still be doing the true crime, which I had done enough readings on these children to tell you what is up in that case. I have over 50 videos that say the same thing over and over on just Summer Wells. I reach more people when I pivot when shown. What happened was Gabby Petito reflected what I was in the now, and looking back at my youth and that traveling, and I connected to an intermediate me. She led me to Summer Wells, who connected me to my inner child and finding the missing children. And then I was led to the inner child within me that was missing. What did I need to do to find my inner child and bring them up, grow them, mature them, and marry them to me to get the identity back of who the I am is? And that's when I was given the pivot message. Find the missing inner child of every living person, because the time is now. The storm is here. It's not off in the distance in 2025. It's not fear. It's not fear-based. It's stepping away from what made you. All right, my lovely. Let's just jump in. If you're new to 1111 Tarot and you're like, why did I get drawn here? This fell in my lap. Trust yourself. Trust your inner intuition. What I'm about to show you is not a gimmick. It is to prepare you. And it is to get you ready for a beautiful, beautiful understanding of how you affect the world and the light that we can shine, the changes that will be made, because we now understand the power of the matrix is simply typing it in with the right intent, which is of pure nature, pure heart. That's it. And you're being cleansed of all the negativity now. So you're going to open that door up and you're going to step through with me and all of those that are awakened to the truth, the highest form of consciousness. I invite you to join me. It's going to be interesting. Trust me, trust me. And if you are returning, of course you are, I welcome you back, my beautiful, beautiful 1111 family. I'm excited to get this message on the board. I will meet you there on the board. All right, my lovely. So let's get an understanding that I'm about to teach you how not to fear the dark, because it's almost as if our 3D world, we fear being alone. We fear being in the dark, right? And then we get in contact with the truth, that there's nothing to fear but fear itself. One of the most powerful statements ever made. Martin Luther. And who else? JFK. Nothing to fear but fear itself. And that's where you have to get past it. The biggest challenge. As we go forward with this reading, I'm going to be focusing on the planet itself, the Earth, the atmosphere around the Earth. And this is going to be the Earth, the sun. Okay, this will be the sun. And then I want to understand what is going on. And I'm talking about our physical sun. Because that is where I'm being guided. I can't explain it. I'm just going. I'm being guided to get on with it. This is the most difficult read I've ever done. Or communication of any kind. And the biggest download I've had since 2017. So bear with me. I'm going to stand for this. I've already smudged and been meditating for a good hour. Here we go. put my hair back for a minute, so I do not have anything tickling my face. All right, lovelies, here we are. Archangels, ascended masters, ancestors for our highest good, the utmost high creators' armies of protection around me, my 1111 family, on and offline, from youngest to oldest. Protect our spiritual, physical, emotional, and physical bodies. Give us the foresight. Give us the strength. Breathe into our body the essence of the purity that we need to pass through the eye of the needle. Send the frequency in a release of immense power through the sound of my voice to release those from the prison of fear. Archangel Michael, hold my hand as I walk through the tarot, the physical world. Protect me from all spiritual, physical, and any other realm weapons that none should prosper or manifest against me. Archangel Raphael, continue to heal my body emotionally, physically, spiritually. Please continue to heal those 1111 on and off family and those tuning in, for all those that accept this beautiful blessing. Archangel Gabriel, I ask, I gift of myself to be the vessel as an offering for the truth, the highest consciousness, the message that these fine folks, these beautiful lights, need to hear as we move forward about the sun, our actual physical sun. Please show me what I must share clearly. Archangel Michael strengthens me and allows me to speak my truth, the highest form of consciousness, regardless of what this message is. I thank you for the humble blessings, abundant prosperity, the abundant wealth of health, of family, of love, of protection, of guidance, and healing. All right, my lovelies. This month of April, we will be focusing on continuing to get recentered. So the main event is coming, and it's a big, like, all I'm getting for energy, and it could be not our sun physically, but there's this frequency burst that explodes at Easter. Like right before Easter it starts, and it's like an awakening across the planet. And I'm talking mass amounts of people. Okay. Holy crap. I need to understand the sun better. What am I feeling? This is great spirit. It's the metaphor. All right. This is the deck we're choosing. I no longer care to memorize the decks of the cards. If you would like to know the decks of these cards, we have an amazing 1111 family that will be more than happy to answer that. I am going to be concentrating on messages because that is what I have to do. The thinking man, something, the crystals in his hand. It's a 46, which is a 10, a 1. Okay, it's a brand new beginning, and it's going to be based on intention. Everything will be based on intention. So there is intent. There is intent to close a cycle and start new. And I'm talking worldwide. Let's get some angel guidance here. Want to understand the door we're closing, please? What door are we closing? And thank you. Divine guidance. We're walking right into divine guidance. Do you see the star? Our sun is the star. The angels are showing you. Do you see the light on them? I feel like we may experience something in our lifetime that others, and it may be invisible to us, but it will be a radio wave of some kind, possibly. I don't know. It's something that triggers the children awake. The children awake. This is a mass awakening. My nose is just terribly itchy. That's the door being opened. It's for the children. Absolutely. Osho Zen Tarot next. We're going to walk around the board with our ancestors and ascended masters. Ascended masters. Ascended masters. I appreciate your knowledge. Ancestors for our highest good. I appreciate the knowledge. Angels. Angel message. Thank you. Going with the flow. It's a tsunami of energy coming. You're going to have to ride the energy like a surfboard. Okay, so you're going to learn to surf today, my friend. We're going to get you in energy where you're going to quantum leap and know how to surf. That's where we're headed. Through this energy surge. Okay, let me understand the material world. What's going on with the earth? Right here, earth. What are the changes to the earth? Thank you. There's a postponement, a delay. It's a 4. We go from black and white to color. It's that moment in The Wizard of Oz where everything's black and white and she steps out and the entire thing turns to color. It's seeing the truth. It's stepping into a highest form of consciousness. There is a delay. Let me understand this delay. Okay, we'll come back to that. Ancestors for our highest good advice. It'll come out if it's meant to. Beyond illusion, transformation. That's what I'm saying. There it is. Look, I mean, this is the ancestors telling you. Ancestors have spoken. It's beyond illusion. Like I said, it's the highest form of consciousness. It's the truth coming out. Seeing all this illusion of distraction and understanding. It's a true transformation. Where people awaken on a mass level. It's scorpionic energy. It's a battle. And it's a butterfly effect. It literally is. The wings have begun. Everybody's going to hatch out of their cocoon and be like, what the heck are these? All right, let's go. Let's go. We're about to fly and transform in a way. Yes, sharing. Sharing our knowledge. Sharing our love. Our kindness to people going through dark times. Reassuring them it's going to be okay. It can be okay. Sharing your knowledge, your abundance, your beautiful light. Not allowing other people's energy to influence you when they're in panic. Because it's a sea of swimmers in the ocean. If they would relax and breathe in and just float, they would be fine. But fear has set in. And you're up here on the mountain. You're looking down, and the sea is moving like this. And the sound is horrific. And you know you're going to have to get them to calm down and tread water and quit pulling each other under. Because that's what they're doing. They're pulling themselves under already. We see that. They're eating their own children. They're destroying their own heritage. And to survive this, you have to get on the ark. This is a different kind of ark. This is a frequency ark. Okay? We're going to fill the ship up, if you will. I say ship. It's a frequency. And we're going to broadcast out with love and kindness to heal everyone. Right? Just give pure energy of love. That everything's okay. We're going to make a home. We're going to make a place where it's calm. Where we're busy planting flowers, and our biggest decision is what color. Because we're getting out of the prison. The prison of programming is over. It's over. Let's look at this illumination. This is one of the most important parts of it, because this is mind concept on the 1111 board. If you would like one of these to be your own, the comment section down below has a pinned little description. So this is in the spring. It's early, right? That's now. It's coming into concept. We're going to look at illumination, clarity, and wisdom of the human mind, of the people. All right? Mental imprisonment is being illuminated. Aquarius, 11th house. That's how social media. So that's what I mean. Like, YouTube might go down. Facebook might go down. Twitter might go down. Like, no way to contact people through a phone for a short time. Could be temporary. Could be a while. Could be days or something. I mean, let's get more clarity. This energy is a true energy form. Like, I think the scientists will be able to measure it. I don't know. It's an energy wave of a frequency. Clarity. Queen of Swords, I speak the truth. It's in Mercury, your third house of communication. Clarity. It's in the spring, in the mind concept. I'm speaking the truth. The Queen cuts out what is not necessary. She fears nothing. She is divinely guided. She is there as a warrior. And she is there to bring the light by clarity, the highest conscious level. She speaks nothing but the truth. In this picture, she has a white cat. I feel that is the purity of the multifaceted levels of lives that we've led. And this Queen of Swords has made it to the Queen position through diligence of hard work. The moon, and it happens to be in place of the earth on this. The wolves, one wolf is speaking, one wolf is silent. The heart is on fire on the wolf that is speaking and howling. The crab is pinching at the one that is silent. And the time is now. That's what I see. The time is now. You're being called forward to begin to help the mentally ill. We have a mental health crisis. You think we had it before? It's now here. It's front and center. It's like the framed picture of illusion is getting exposed. Another reference to Wizard of Oz I'm feeling is the man behind the curtain. You know, you could see this is Dorothy with her dog Toto. Or me with my dog Gretch, right? I don't know. That actually looks like Gretch. Okay, let's get into love, trust, and growth. How do we handle this transition knowing that we are completely protected? Please validate that our emotions stay within the balance with the divine at all times, always, always. All times, we want balance with the divine and the guidance. The Chariot, you will be victorious. It is guaranteed. You are divinely guided. That is horses that have, well, in this picture, it's actually Egyptian Pharisees or something. But in the tradition of tarot, in the Rider-Waite, it is horses, a black and a white horse. And it is that balance I spoke of. And it is victorious because there are no reins on the horses. And that is because you are guiding your car with destiny. You are guiding that chariot. It is travel in the highest sense with your higher self. You've married the divine. Yeah. Single. Trust. Trust the single energy, which is the divine. You know, your intuition is flooding your body. 9 is the most universal number of protection. And that's why you've got that 9 of Pentacles. It's also very, very abundant in knowledge and in wealth. That's it. You know, knowledge is power. And that's why I say reclaim your power. Reclaim your knowledge of your gift. You are divine. You are gifted. You have control of this world, in your world. And that's the growth. You go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Can't make it up. You're stepping into the beginning of understanding what it means. What responsibilities come with this knowledge. Right? And the luxury that comes with the knowledge. Beyond illusion, transforming divine guidance. So the divine is guiding you to look beyond the illusion and transform. Use this thinking in a way to where you're separating your mind from everything and really feel what is coming. You know it's true, you know. All right, let's get beyond the illusion, this transformation. Introspection. This is your 9th house, your Sagittarius house. It's your house of travel, philosophy. It's diving deep, and you know it's coming. This, in my sense, is me telling you. I'm watching this. I'm a seer. It's somebody that views it all and then shares it as a message. So in this case, I'm a page, you know, because I'm just understanding this message new. There's so much more to it. But I'm saying there's a new beginning coming, you folks. Ooh, pretty important here. We all need to realize not to squabble over what kind of cookies we're having today, but to embrace the beauty, the protection, the luxury of knowing we are safe. Youngest to oldest, we are safe. And it's important to have that stability because that's the whole foundation. Let's look at this eternal child. And this is the sun, the physical sun of our planet is Earth. I'm talking about the sun. Here is Leo, and it's sun on the board. And it's in the fall of 2022. I want to understand the sun. 5 of Cups, lacking. So the overall feel is something is lacking. What is lacking? We got a story. Very important story here. 7 of Swords, liar, cheater, thief. The devil is coming. Going to be wanting to work with people. And justice gets served. By none other than a page. And moves us to common ground. by the intuitive choice that we make. Let's walk that again. I went really fast. So in the sun position, we see people feeling lack, feeling like they have less than enough, which is the fear, okay, because it's cups, emotion, and lack of emotion. And they're lying, and they're cheating, and they're stealing, and they have no guilt, no remorse, because the devil took control for a while. That's how we got into this mess with missing children. It's how we get in this mess of addiction. It's how we get in this mess of this world. Three of Pentacles. It's working with the divine. It's people waking up. See that light? It's a beautiful understanding of the collective power of three that can bring justice and set things back straight and rebuild the world upright. It is all about starting brand new. We have to restart with ourselves. That's what we're going to teach people. To move to calmer grounds, move away from the past. Shut the damn door already. It is time now to help those that are drowning around you in how you got to be where you are. You are being called to action. Do you step up? Do you draw a line in the sand? Or do you stay behind and get pulled under in the undertow? Experience. Yeah. You're the manifester of this world. Are you ready to build the world you want? Are you ready to program a world in a way that is genuine, where it's love, where it's kindness, where we have truth in what we do? Can't make it up. Truth. Ace of Swords. Are you ready to live in your highest conscious level? I don't know if I'm strong enough. You don't have to be. The divine's the strength that you need. You are a free will. Ask the divine for the strength. Tell him, thank you for the strength, because you're given everything you desire. The angels will hand it over immediately as long as you're walking in your pureness. Because they're here to help you regain your power, your knowledge, your wisdom. Queen of Wands. Don't get your heart broke. Don't go back to the past. It's there to break your heart. More and more people say, I can't understand. You're not cut from that cloth, my love. You were never of that DNA structure. You will never understand how somebody could do what they did to that little person. You don't need to. You're here to prevent it, not understand what they did to the child. But why did they do it? Because they were hurt. They were defensive. And they were jealous and evil and wicked because they were created that way through society, through the gaps in the DNA. We're here to purify. See, this Two of Pentacles is out of balance. It's in reverse. We're here to balance. We're here to teach that it's even give and take. What you give is what you get. Knight of Cups, an offering of emotion, leads to healing. The Ten of Cups, emotional satisfaction. So we give love to get love. That's the long-term legacy that we leave our children. That's how we help the missing children. By teaching our children now, by healing ourselves so that we can be loving and kind to our children, which get empowered and have knowledge. The truth is getting revealed. And it's coming out strong. So, very incredible download today. I thank you so much, my beautiful Starlights, for joining me. This was a tough one. I will put trigger warning on it. There you go. New moon promise. Promise. The divine is offering you a promise of protection, of love. Because it's always there. It's always been there. You just have to accept it. It's blessings. It's protection. It's love. It's lightness. It's beautiful frequency of knowing we're here. We've already swam to shore. We've built a castle. We're in it. We're done with the dark night of the soul primordially. Like, we've done the nasty crawl through the dark. We're now going to help a lot of people by shedding a light, throwing a life jacket. But we are not going to get down in that water, in that murky, and get sucked under. We're protective of our energy. Because we know our energy is divinely guided and is an eternal source of blessings. That our energy comes from a higher source than ourself even. Yes, our higher self. Here we go, my lovelies. Be nurturing to yourself and everyone around you. Be loving. Be kind. Be generous. And remember, you're safe always. Always, 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 always. You're protected in your sanctuary, my love. And wherever your heart goes in your body, so goes your home.
Danny, here is your reminder.
Oh.
Go pay the water bill.
I need to go pay my water bill.
Danny, here is your reminder. Go pay the water bill. Danny, here is your reminder. Pay rent.
It's time to go pay bills, y'all.
Danny, here is your reminder. Pay rent.
All right, y'all. I got the money. Don't worry about it. It's because of you guys, though. I love you. I love you to the moon and back. God bless you all. Go pay your water bill.